Tell us how you first came up with this idea to even do this trip.
In high school, I collected sports equipment for the Global Gear Drive, an initiative of the National Alliance for Youth Sports, and I was able to collect over half a ton of equipment, which was great, and I wanted to continue my involvement with the organization. And being a college student, I knew the demographics of the students made it not feasible to collect sports equipment since kids are living in dorm rooms. And I thought of this alternative method to bike across the country and raise funds for this great cause.
How much work went into planning this trip?
Hours and hours and hours, countless days of in-between classes, shooting emails back and forth, making phone calls. Winter break was running around in a few feet of snow to local businesses and try and see if they're interested in supporting my trip. But it all paid off in the long run, whether training during the cold winter months on a stationary bike to biking during the hot summer months, all in preparation for this big trip, but it definitely exceeded all expectations and was an absolute blast.
Obviously, it was a huge undertaking. What kind of stands out in your mind now that you've had a chance to kind of reflect back and look back at what's happened?
Just how much support I got. My community back in central Wisconsin just was very supportive of my trip, whether supporting me through wishing me good luck, cards of thanks for doing this and bringing good recognition to our community, and just along the route, just meeting countless individuals who were just helping me in any way possible, whether putting me up for lodging, providing me a meal, helping me with directions. Just everybody I met was just so great, and it's a true blessing to live in such a friendly country.
I mean, you gave up your summer for this. What is it about you that wants to help others so badly?
I just need to help. I need to help, whether it's helping a neighbor rake a lawn, whether it's volunteering at the local Boys and Girls Club, whether it's helping serve food to the hungry. I need to do something in my community or in the world to help and leave this world better than I found it. Jackie Robinson once said, "A life is not important except for the impact it has on other lives," and I really took that message to heart, and in the end, when all is said and done, I hope I have lived an important life.
What is it about One World, One Team that makes you want to devote your time to that specific endeavor?
I grew up around sports, whether watching the Badgers, Bucks, Packers, Brewers on the TV or listening to them on the radio. I played every sport in the backyard with my brothers, sports that nobody else knows exist because we would make them up. But we had fun every time, whether I lost, got in a few squabbles with the brothers, but we sure did have a fun time looking back at it. And I have so many memories with those sporting activities that I want every child to have those opportunities, whether playing soccer, football, baseball, basketball, or any sport. I know many pleasant memories can come from those activities.
Looking back over the whole trip, 37 days on a bike, what was your favorite day?
The last one, just knowing that I finally did it. A whole year of preparation went into the trip, and just having it culminating on a great day, knowing that I accomplished it, and if you put your mind to something, you can come through and make a difference. And that in itself was very rewarding, and I know I'll be telling my grandkids about it someday. So it's a great feeling to know I've done something this big.
On the other side of the coin, obviously not every day went well. There had to be some struggles, some difficulties. What was the toughest day of the trip?
There's a day up in Chicago where I got some flats. The GPS wasn't working, my iPod wasn't working. Just everything went wrong. It was very hot. I had to use a spare bike, went through some mud puddles, just got splashed, got dirty, got sweaty, and the shower was definitely the best part of that day. The traffic was rough, but we got through it, we trucked through it, and in the end I made it to West Palm Beach, so that's the biggest thing.
Obviously you met a lot of great people along the way, I'm sure. Are there any particular people that kind of stand out as more impressive than others in what they were involved with?
Just people hosting. They would open their houses to us. Sometimes they had no clue who we were, and they would graciously allow us a place to stay. Everybody that hosted us was so friendly, so courteous, so kind, and so generous in offering their food, showers, rooms, and beds to us, and it was very appreciative to witness that kind of generosity, just from Wisconsin to Illinois to Indiana to Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. This country is a great place to live, and we hear a lot about the bad people causing crime and things like that, but I will tell you something, there are a whole lot more great people in this country that deserve more recognition.
Talk about the last mile of your trip, coming down the road, and you make the turn, you see the staff of the Alliance out there cheering for you. What's that like?
It's feels great. It's really indescribable because I put a lot of effort into this, and but all the hours I've spent putting into this project, putting this into this idea to make it happen, are totally exceeded by the feelings that I get that I'm really supporting kids worldwide. Those feelings are indescribable. They kind of push me to keep pedaling on those rough days, and they're very rewarding. And when I ride in and see the staff supporting me and they support the same cause, it was just a gratifying feeling to know so many others are that passionate about the same cause I'm trying to support.
That's great. Anything else you want me to?
Great interview. Very good.
That's good, yeah, good stuff.
Thanks.